Hey, church family, Pastor Brent here. Welcome to Harvest in Your Home, bringing the truth of God's Word to encourage your soul as you shelter at home. I hope your time in the Word has been better than it's ever been, certainly necessary in seasons like this. I just wanted to read to you something I came across while I was studying. Psalm 46 says this: God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come, behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. What a wonderful text and an amazing comfort for us in seasons like this. I have always been puzzled about why this text ends the way it does. Verse 10, be still and know that I am God. It seems like the description that's given in the rest of the psalm would lead you to believe that the last thing you should do is be still. I mean, the nations are at war. The world is trembling and shaking. The waves are crashing. The last thing you would think during seasons like that is that you should be still. And yet the text declares to us that that's exactly what we should be doing. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. That's the conclusion of this text. And it made sense to me one day. My wife and I were driving across the Midwest. We were in one of those places in the Midwest where it's so flat you can see for miles, like just driving and driving on the straightest road. And I remember being a born and bred Californian, I experienced something I never experienced before. As I was driving, first thing I realized was all the cars were off of the freeway. No one was driving with us. And then I realized it was kind of cloudy, a little stormy. But then I drove under an overpass over the freeway, and I noticed and I realized where all the cars went. All the cars had parked themselves under the overpass, as far up under the overpass as they could possibly get. And being a Californian, I had no idea what was going on. But if you're not from California and you know what's happening, there was a tornado warning. And so what you do in a tornado is you get as close to and underneath the strongest, most solid thing around. And so that's what everyone else was doing. Well, being in California, I had no idea. So, Californian driving through, going to get killed by a tornado. Obviously, I survived. But it made me realize something. That when the storms hit, it is our natural instinct to run to that which we believe is strongest. That's where we believe we'll find shelter. That's where we find refuge in that which we believe is most powerful. That's where our delivery comes. And so for Psalm 46 to end, be still and know that I am God, it makes complete and total sense. Because in days like this, you and I need to have a deep understanding of the power and of the goodness of our God, because in times of trouble and in time when the storm hits, It's our natural instinct to run to that which we believe is strongest. Be still and know that I am God. Have a great day. You are loved.